The Mediterranean Sea, a cradle of civilization, a crossroads of empires, and a battleground for millennia. From the ancient clashes of Greeks and Persians to the naval campaigns of Rome, the Mediterranean has witnessed countless conflicts that have shaped the course of history. Its strategic importance as a maritime route connecting east and west has made it a coveted prize for empires seeking to expand their influence and control vital trade routes. The Mediterranean's legacy of conflict continued into the modern era, with the region serving as a theater of operations during both world wars. Today, the Mediterranean remains a region of geopolitical significance, marked by ongoing tensions and potential flashpoints. The presence of NATO and Russian naval forces in the region underscores the strategic importance of this body of water. The Suez Canal, a vital waterway connecting the Mediterranean to the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, further amplifies the region's strategic value. Control of the Suez Canal allows for the rapid movement of naval forces and commercial shipping between the Atlantic and the Pacific. This makes the Mediterranean a critical choke point in global trade and military deployments. As the world grapples with new and emerging threats, the Mediterranean Sea remains a region of paramount importance. Its strategic location, historical significance, and ongoing tensions make it a focal point for global security concerns. In recent years, the Gulf region has emerged as a hotbed of geopolitical tension. The ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, the volatile situation in Syria, and the ever-present threat of terrorism have all contributed to a highly combustible environment. The recent escalation of violence between Israel and Hamas in particular has raised concerns about a wider regional conflict. The Israel-Hamas conflict, deeply rooted in historical grievances and territorial disputes, has witnessed numerous outbreaks of violence over the years. The recent conflict, sparked by clashes in Jerusalem, quickly escalated into a full-blown war, with both sides exchanging rocket fire and airstrikes. The conflict has resulted in significant casualties and displacement, further exacerbating the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The situation in Syria, embroiled in a brutal civil war for over a decade, also continues to pose a significant security threat. The presence of various state and non-state actors, including Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah, has turned Syria into a proxy battleground for regional and international powers. The conflict has resulted in a devastating humanitarian crisis, with millions displaced and countless lives lost. Against this backdrop of escalating tensions, the United States has deployed the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's most advanced aircraft carrier, to the Mediterranean Sea. This highly symbolic move is a clear demonstration of American military might and a signal of the United States' commitment to its allies in the region. The Ford's presence is intended to deter potential adversaries, reassure partners, and underscore the United States' resolve to maintain stability in this strategically vital region. The USS Gerald R. Ford is the lead ship of her class and the first new aircraft carrier designed for the United States Navy in over 4 decades. Commissioned in 2017, the Ford represents a significant leap forward in naval technology and capability. Its deployment to the Mediterranean marks the first time the carrier has operated in this region, underscoring the significance of its mission. The Ford's arrival in the Mediterranean has not gone unnoticed. Russia has condemned the deployment as provocative, while China has expressed concern about the United States' growing military presence in the region. The deployment highlights the delicate balance of power in the Mediterranean and the potential for miscalculation in this volatile environment. A marvel of engineering, deconstructing the Ford's design. The USS Gerald R. Ford is not merely an aircraft carrier, it is a marvel of modern engineering, a floating city of steel and technology. Its sheer size is awe-inspiring, stretching over 1,100 feet in length and displacing over 100,000 tons of water. Its flight deck, a sprawling expanse of reinforced steel, can accommodate over 75 aircraft, including the F-35C Lightning II, the world's most advanced fighter jet. The Ford's design incorporates numerous technological advancements that set it apart from its predecessors. Its electromagnetic aircraft launch system, or EMALS, replaces the traditional steam catapults, allowing for smoother launches and increased sortie rates. The Advanced Arresting Gear, or AAG, provides for more controlled and efficient aircraft recoveries. Below the flight deck, the Ford is a labyrinth of passageways, compartments, and machinery spaces. Its nuclear reactors, the heart of the ship, provide virtually limitless power, allowing the Ford to operate at sea for decades without refueling. Its sophisticated communications and sensor systems provide unparalleled situational awareness, enabling the Ford to track and target threats from hundreds of miles away. Powering a Colossus, the Ford's nuclear heart. At the heart of the USS Gerald R. Ford lies its power plant, a pair of A-1B nuclear reactors. These reactors, specifically designed for the Ford-class carriers, represent a significant leap forward in naval nuclear propulsion. They generate 3 times the electrical power of the reactors found on Nimitz-class carriers, providing ample energy for the Ford's advanced systems and future technological upgrades. The increased power generation capacity is crucial for the Ford's sophisticated systems, including its emails, AAG, and dual-band radar. Additionally, the A-1B reactors have a longer operational life than their predecessors, reducing the need for mid-life refueling overhauls and ensuring the Ford can remain operational for decades to come. The Ford's nuclear power plant is not only powerful, but also incredibly efficient. It produces minimal waste and emissions, making the Ford one of the greenest warships ever built. This focus on environmental responsibility reflects the Navy's commitment to sustainable operations and reducing its environmental footprint.